on, bro. I'm stacking immediately. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go all right, shalom, brothers.
Shalom.
The Hebrew Israelites coming in week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom that's spiritually Egypt and spiritually Babylon, that we call America, the place of confusion, Babylon. And also tell our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Seminole Indians, they are the chosen people of the Bible, the Hebrew Israelites, Yasha Allah, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh's chosen people, Prince of the Power. And for the foremost, we give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of the truth that we well. Shalom to brothers out there speaking shalom to brothers out there doing the work with wholehearted truth, sincerity. Shalom to the 144,000, the one-third, the entirety of the elect. And also shalom to brothers out there speaking in different tongues and looking at different nations, along with the house of David, the B'yah that would die. Shalom to you brothers. So today, another day in the office. We're gonna go through the spirit. You know, because the brothers were...
Somebody's called Ebo Hebrew.
Who that? Oh, I'm not sure. But through the spirit, you know, we on another opportunity to come on the highways and hedges to preach the downfall with kingdom, and also to be on our watch. You know what I mean? Because the times that we living in, we are in the best opportunity, the best time ever when it comes to the prophecies of the end. Just like when the brothers back then was Yahweh was telling the brothers that they're prophets. There are prophets that back in the day would love to experience what you are seeing. And so what's beautiful about reincarnation is those brothers are back today, obviously in the last generation. That's why they call it Generation Z, to be able to experience this. Let me start with Jeremiah. Jeremiah 28:8. At this particular point, we call this Israelite 101. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. And that's exactly what we're doing today, just like we did, like the forefathers did as well. You know, right now we're in a time of Matthew 24 with wars and rumors of wars, and also that in Revelations 11 and what I believe 14, where it says we are the second war is past and the third war coming quickly. All we're hearing on the news lately is famines coming, the digital dollar, the destruction of the dollar is coming, and also great chaos with movies are even predicted program as well.
War.
And not war. Yep, civil war, nations against nations. And that's what we're seeing right now. So we are, it's a great indication that we are at the end. So we're on our watch.
So I got some hot topics, right?
Yep.
I just want to, listen, I'm just going to go through the spirit. So I was kind of going down the YouTube rabbit hole and going down the rabbit hole. And I've been learning about so much new technology, military technology that the government has and has been developing with like an $866 billion budget, right?
Oh, wow. Billion?
$866 billion budget, right? Right? And they talking about last year they had a military tax cuts. What the fuck ever. So look, it's these goggles, and I want brothers and sisters to go look it up. It's these goggles called, it's an alloy or a mineral that they found in the ground. It's called, they call it dystonia. Dysenian, Dysenian. It's basically it's a ore that they found deep underground, right? And what they did with this ore is they melted it down and mixed it with glass and made goggles out of it. And the goggles, they used it for different types of guerrilla warfare, right? But they did studies. They banned it right away. They banned it after they had manufactured. Now, mind you, something that is supposed to be so good for the military, it was basically giving people night vision, being able to see biometrics, bioelectricity. You could see like the hue of people. They banned it because the troops that were wearing the goggles for long periods of time were starting to fire on the helicopters and fire at each other. And they kept saying that if you wore the goggles for too long, when you took them off, you could see aura. Like the glass was like it was giving humans the capability of seeing in higher dimensions or higher fields of vision, higher fields of light. So the soldiers were shooting at the helicopters, and then they did a study. They put the soldiers like, why were you shooting on your own helicopters? Why was so much? They said every time they looked up in the sky, they see near the helicopters legions of demons flying at them, right? Or they would say they'll take the glasses off and still see the aura, like different colors and auras of people, right? You can see like this brother got amber aura over him, and then they will be seeing creatures and demons around him. So when it was a military equipment or anything that was supposed to emit death or bring death, like, the Lord's armory, they would see demons behind it. Now we know through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem El Shah, those are just death angels, right? Because what? These weapons were created for what? For death. These weapons were created for vengeance, right? And what the scripture say? I create spirits to lay on sore strokes. So get that scripture real quick. And this is and the brothers, please go look this up. It caught me off guard because it makes sense, right? So it was this ore called Dysenian. It's an ore called Dysenian that they melted it down and mixed it with glass, because sand, you mix with glass, you melt it down, and it basically was a really good it was able to see like infrared better, and infrared biometrics, bioelectricity, easier to see in night vision. And they were using it, but then the side effects of people using it for long periods of time was they were basically being able to see in higher dimensions or higher spectrums of light. Because mind you, the spiritual world and the physical world are right next to each other. We can't see it. Now, other animals, like you ever see a cat's eyes in the middle of the night, how they glow in the dark? Or I have a cat. Sometimes my cat be looking up the steps, sitting on the couch looking at the steps. I'm like, it ain't nobody here but me and you. But what you looking at?
Right, I seen Sparky there before.
Right? Or your dog might do that. Right? Animals already can see in this higher spectrum. So these goggles were supposed to basically give us superhuman abilities, right? Like animals, be able to see in the light spectrums and stuff. But what was happening was, when you took them off, people were actually seeing spirits and demons, right? Shalom. So I go to say all this, man. The Lord got some shit out here that we can't even fathom, bro. And see, the thing is, we know that this is spiritual warfare. We know that everything that's going on around us is complete spiritual warfare, right? And Esau doesn't want his troops to understand that the things that they're doing around the world is demonic, and they're actually working for the devil, right? They're working for the devil. So they quarantine these men. They quarantine these men, and they banned the substance. They killed the guy who found the substance. They killed him, assassinated him, killed him, and then shelved the shit. Nope, nobody can use these goggles no more. And it reminded me of that movie. What's it called? What was that movie where you put the where they put the shades on and they can see the true the old ass movie? Not This Is Us. Them. Remember, Salaki, if any of y'all know this movie, but the movie where they put the goggles on and they can see people for who they really are. They took them off, they look human. They put them on, they can see that they were really demonic beings. Oh shit! It's an old movie.
Coolest thing I think of some shit like Ghostbusters.
No. It's an old movie, man. It's an old movie. Go up and get that.
This is
Spirits that lay on sore vengeance.
Sirach 39 and 28. Nope.
Spiritual wickedness.
Nope. Yep. There will be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. It says, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance, teeth of wild beasts and scorpion serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction.
Oh, right here, they live. It's the movie.
They live.
So see how when he put the glasses on, he can see them for what they really are.
I never see. What year that come out?
They Live. It's an old movie. Like I wasn't even born.
Right.
But the movie They Live is what I was talking about, right? So in the movie They Live, guy got some glasses. You look around, everybody looks normal. You put the glasses on, you see that they're really like these demonic entities or demons posing as humans, right? Well, in real life, they actually had this shit. And now, mind you, this could be folklore. It could be just, you know what I mean? But I highly doubt it, man, because everything is in the spiritual.
That's
All right?
crazy, bro.
Bring that out one more time. Sirach 39 and 28. Again, it says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. At the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
Mind you, so in this video that I watched, these soldiers, like I said, were shooting. They were shooting at the helicopters, right? And the government had to do a debriefing, like, why are you shooting at your own helicopters? And they said every time they looked up, it was like they seen nothing but demonic angels or demonic something flying next to the helicopters. So they were shooting. They felt like they were being attacked by these demonic.
And it was just one guy that could see it, multiple of them.
Everybody who had the glasses on.
Right.
Oh shit! So when you took the glasses off, it's like it was changing the spectrum of your eyes, where you were able to see things. Like you could see aura, you could see demons, and then they hurried up and banned it. At first, it was a great technology for guerrilla warfare. Because remember, guerrilla warfare, if you in the jungle and you blending in, but guess what? I got these glasses on. I can see your heat signatures. Right. I can see your bio electricity. Because remember, everybody's bioelectricity. So I can still pinpoint you. Boom, 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 boom. It was a great tool.
Yeah, brother, what Salakia, what was the name? What was the name of the goggles?
Yeah.
This
Oh,
the article that just came out you was getting into?
It's a I'm gonna send it to you.
Salakia,
Yeah, let me get that, because that's interesting.
Because
It's called Dicinian goggles. Reportedly, after wearing them, sometimes he was able to see into higher levels of the spectrum, of the electromagnetic spectrum. Dicinian, I'm going to send it to you.
yeah, send that, because that word gotta go into something, you know.
Dicinian? You know what? I ain't even think of that.
Dicinian goggles, that gotta go into something
Actually, I'll look it up right now.
supernatural.
I just sent it to you on Instagram, a little small clip, but you can go look into it.
Yeah.
There you go. What does it mean, Dicinian?
Dicinian. Is he
No, not D. It's spelled like this. It's spelled like this. D-Y-S-E-N-I-A-N. D-Y-S-E-N.
That gotta go into
D-Y-S-E-N-I-A-N. D-Y-S-E-N-I-A-N.
real quick while you find
Shalom,
that.
Mak, shalom.
Shalom, Makim. I got land back off the bro. We ain't pour this out in a
Yeah,
minute.
put that, yeah.
It's this is the book of Psalm 78, and I'm gonna start at 49. This is basically going. This chapter goes into after the great Exodus and how, you know, the Lord was still showing our people mercy despite their unfaithfulness. Right? It's Psalm 78 and 49. It says, "And he cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath." Salakia, and he cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation and trouble by sending evil angels among them. It says he made a way to his anger and spared not their soul from death, but gave their life over to the pestilence. All right, just going into more of them spirits. All right,
Okay, look,
created for
this,
vengeance.
This guy is actually he's describing it. Hold on. Let me see if I can put it on for him.
The Dicinian goggles.
God, that sounds fucked up.
Some time ago, a miner discovered
Yeah, bro,
Dicinian
that's crazy
ore,
shit.
and
Look,
for some odd reason or not, he decided to crush it up and mix it with glass, creating the Dicinian goggles. Reportedly, after wearing it for some time, he was able to see into higher levels of the electromagnetic spectrum. Things people couldn't normally see, even being able to see auras around some people. But here's the weird thing. Fast forward to the Vietnam War, and soldiers are issued Dicinian night vision goggles in order to fight off the guerrilla warfare tactics. Very shortly after, Dicinian night vision goggles were banned, effective immediately. What? But why? Why would something so beneficial and advantageous to the United States arsenal be be banned. Fucking gave me goosebumps when I heard this. Reports started to come back in, and the discoveries they made were absolutely horrifying, to say the least. Soldiers, those who were wearing the Dicenian night vision goggles for an extended period of time, reportedly began shooting at their very own helicopters. And when brought back and questioned as to why they would do such a horrible thing, all they could say was that they were being chased, haunted, and possessed by not one, but thousands of shit coming from the sky. Fuck.
Thousands of demons coming from the sky.
Wow.
So whoa, let me get a precept to that, right?
You can't even find definition for this word on here, bro. That's how
Yeah,
you know
bro.
it's crazy. Etymology, none of that shit comes up. I don't know what this shit is.
Yeah, that shit
Hold
crazy.
on, it's the book of Genesis, chapter 28 and verse 12. And he dreamed, and behold, a ladder set up on the earth, and the top of it reached to heaven. And behold, the angels of the Most High ascending and descending on it.
Oh wow.
Right? So look, they started shooting at their own at their own choppers, because when they looked up, they seen thousands upon thousands of what he thought was demons. But we already know that these are just what? Either evil angels or war angels, right?
Demons
Because
to them.
they were what? With the helicopters. And what are these Apache helicopters are doing? They're giving death. So these are nothing but death angels, legions and legions of death angels flying with these helicopters, bro.
Wow.
And they shooting up like, oh shit, right? Let me get this, 1 Samuel 28 and 13. And it says, and the king said unto her, be not afraid, for what sawest thou? And the woman said unto Saul, I saw gods ascending on out of the earth. Bro,
Yeah.
Damn.
bro,
This happened scripturally too. Like,
this is happening. Yo, people, oh, shit. What is that, right? I got one more. John chapter 1, verse 51. And he said unto him, very verily, I say unto you, hereafter ye shall see heaven open, and the angels of the Most High ascending and descending upon the Son of Man.
oh, so yeah, the Lord won't have angels in the vivid human eye.
Yo, people going to be able to see.
Yeah,
It ain't going to be no more. The veil is going to be pulled off.
Yeah.
So these Dicenian goggles was basically giving people a chance to look into the spirit. Now, mind you, it didn't say, because the boy said some people we can see the aura. They probably just had a strong spirit. Right? But, bro, motherfuckers started seeing shit. They said they felt like they was being possessed, chased. Yeah.
Matter of fact, hold on, let me bring this out.
Hold on, what you got? What you ready to get? Second Kings? Remember that account?
Yeah, bring it out.
Bring it out real quick.
That's perfect.
It's 2 Kings 6 and 16. It says, and he answered, let me go up.
Shalom, Caleb.
Shalom, brother. Yeah, this is exactly what he
When
explained.
you said that, I said, oh, okay.
Exactly what he explained.
Uh-huh.
Bro know what's going on. It says, let's see. It's 2 Kings 6
Oh, you gonna get into
and 15.
Unless you're like,
Yeah.
Yup.
Matter of fact, because this is an account, even in the Bible, there's an account of this, right? I just brought out a couple of scriptures where it says that you're going to see gods ascend and descend from heaven. A ladder was put up into heaven, and you see the gods ascending and descending. Remember, they said they looked up and they see nothing but angels flying. Like, and they looked up to them. It was scary because they looked demonic. But mind you, in the scriptures,
yeah, a lot of
not all angels look the same. There's some angels that come in human form,
look terrifying,
and there's
too.
other angels that are just completely terrifying,
Remember,
right?
keep on topic. Remember when I believe it was Mary or it was some other person.
Mary seen an angel, and the angel had to say, "Fear not." I mean, angel
yeah,
God,
because he was on top of the tomb, John, and when she seen him, she was scared as shit.
She was terrified. She's like,
Yeah,
"What
oh.
the fuck is
Yeah,
that?"
she was
She
scared.
said, "Fear not, I'm an angel of the Lord."
Right.
Okay, you know what I mean, because you understand something. What we see in the human form, what we're used to seeing, is the norm. But you
Well,
gotta
that's
understand the
what anybody
Lord.
Yeah, he
The
said
Lord,
angels.
mind you, this even says that angels were born of fire.
Right.
Right.
Ministers of fire.
Ministers
Nah,
of
bro.
fire. Angels are born of fire. Ministers of fire. So you got to think what kind of creatures and what kind of the different types. Mind you, got different orders of angels, man.
Right, yeah.
Right? Right? They talk about angels with eyes all over their wings, and
Yeah,
four
like-
wings in the,
yeah.
2 wings in the front, 2 wings in the
Ezekiel,
back.
I said Ezekiel.
Ezekiel 1.
I mean,
yeah.
you got.
Then he melted it with sparkling brown
Yeah,
coming
bro,
off.
then
him
you
like
got
Goku
angels, and
and
then it was
Oh,
showing
that's
that,
crazy.
bro, you got
Yeah.
angels that look like different
Sparkling
things, man. So
shit.
then,
Yeah, like it's shiny and sparkly.
So then when
Power,
people,
like, that
be
shit
having
crazy.
accounts of seeing angels, they're petrified, man. Think of your worst nightmare, right?
Yeah.
Because mind you, it even says that the devil could come as an angel of light, right? Because transform or take on the form as an angel of light. That means angels can even change its shape.
They can manifest.
They can
whatever
manifest
want.
what
They
want.
can look beautiful, it look fucked up.
Mind you, it even says in the scripture, and you want to know how that's true? Because even in scripture it says, beware of angels unaware.
Unawares, yeah.
Meaning, an angel can come in a human form, look like a homeless man walking by, you don't even know.
Testing your spirit.
Testing your spirit. You know? So,
That's beautiful.
people need to understand that angels ain't no joke. Now, mind you, we are fallen angels, the Israelites, the 144,000, all that. But we talking about those that are still walking with the Most High. We down here for a great task. We behind enemy lines.
Angels that left their first estate.
Estate,
Made
yeah.
Jude 1 and 6.
Yeah, we're the angels. But guess what? Because mind you, we left our first estate and we were put in this what? Chains of darkness.
That's
What
right.
was our actual form when we were with the Father? That's another thought process that brothers don't even think
That's
about.
be, no, our
spirits.
our spirits are well, they're all celestial, but our spirits are made specifically different than all other nations.
Oh, I know.
Our shit is special as shit.
But this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What was our original form? Because when the Lord says, I've known you before you were even in thy womb.
Yeah.
So what form did you have when you were with the Heavenly Father?
Right.
Right? If I seen what I look like probably with the Heavenly Father, I'd probably be petrified too.
Right.
Or beautiful as shit.
Or completely, utterly just beautiful.
Yeah.
Who knows, man? But get that account real quick.
I'm gonna get that count, but since you brought that out, I gotta hit 2 Corinthians 5:1.
All right.
5-1, yeah,
In the
yeah,
NLT,
yeah.
since
Yeah,
we
yeah.
just doing in the bodies real quick, just a
Right,
quick
yeah.
hit. It's in 2 Corinthians 5.
This from Nakawan.
Yeah, it's a beautiful joint. 2 Corinthians 5:1 in the NLT, it says, "For we know that when this earthly tent or house we live in is taken down, that is, when we die and leave this earthly body, we will have a house in heaven, an eternal body made for us by the Most High Himself,
Yeah.
and not by human hands." It says we grow weary in our present bodies. You want?
No, basically,
Yeah.
we're no longer in it. So once we die, we're no longer in this flesh, which is the chains of darkness. We're
God.
putting in this flesh to what? Right? To basically have our judgment, man.
God.
We got to be in this earthly body to play out judgment, man.
God.
Right? We're these chains. That's why they call it chains of darkness. Why? Because judgment is done underneath the sun. And what? We are now on the what? We're no longer in the celestial. We're in the terrestrial realm.
God,
Right?
bro.
But when we're in the celestial realm, go ahead.
Con. This back in 2 Corinthians 5:2, it says we grow weary in our present bodies, and we long to put on our heavenly bodies like new clothing.
Beautiful.
Damn.
And one of my favorite aspects of what he read in verse 1 is the fact that they're not made with terrestrial hands. These
Human
new
hands.
bodies, when we get beamed up
Are
like
made-
in the twinkling of an
are
eye,
made
like
by the Most High
like,
himself.
like 1 Corinthians 15 talks about with Paul,
Uh-huh.
is the fact that we're gonna be made with the hands of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, but it's himself. So it's like Yahweh hands and terrestrial hands.
He already got your. Put it like this. He already got your sleeve waiting for you.
Con,
just
that
waiting
sleeve.
for you, like, it's
Man,
beautiful.
That's a good one right
You
there.
got your
That,
sleeve
that,
waiting for you,
that
man.
altar carbon is
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, altar carbon, yeah.
You know what I mean? That reminded me of that when he
Yeah,
said
every
put on
time.
the new body like clothes.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And Yahweh's the author of beauty. It says in the Apocrypha, I can't remember where it is.
Author of beauty?
He's the author of beauty.
Now,
bro.
see, now that's beautiful because in my videos, personally, I will always say that an Israelite celestial body in the kingdom, brothers are going to be super gorgeous in a masculine body.
Con.
I was saying that, and that just proves it right there. Because there's brothers in this troop that's not necessarily comely. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they not really like handsome brothers like other brothers are. But in the kingdom, when they get that new body, the Lord going to turn them up to a beauty that's going to be misunderstood.
Con, bro. Real quick, it's Wisdom of Solomon 13:3. With those beauty, if they been delighted, took them to be gods, let them know how much better the Lord of them is. For the first author of beauty hath created them.
There you go.
Real
Oh
quick.
my goodness, ew. And
Yep.
man, look.
I jump back into Corinthians.
Yeah, go ahead,
Just wanted
bring it
to
up,
hit
bro.
that. That's a bar. Wisdom of Solomon got some.
Wisdom Solomon's a bar, yeah.
Huh.
I like 3 and 5 mostly for now.
Yeah. It's 2 Corinthians 5:4 in the NLT. It says, while we live in these earthly bodies, we groan inside. But it's not that we want to die and get rid of these bodies that clothe us. Rather, we want to put on our new bodies so that these dying bodies will be swallowed up by life. And that goes into 2 Corinthians 15, bro.
Yep, it does.
You know what I mean? That's been swallowed up in victory.
Yep.
It says, verse 5, the Most High Yahweh Himself hath prepared us for this, and as a guarantee He has given us His Holy Spirit. Damn.
That's
Said, look, let me
beautiful.
give you the spirit first.
Yeah.
Do your bidding, endure
Yeah.
to the end, and then you can get the body equipped with it.
His body equipped
That's
with it. So
beautiful.
that's why brothers be like, we like basically 25% in the new covenant already. Yeah, that's kind of true. And then we get the rest of it when how shall come back.
I'm glad you said percentages. 'Cause we ain't in the
Yeah.
covenant.
Yeah, we not at
Well,
all.
we
Not at all.
are getting there.
We're getting there,
So
right?
we got to wait for Yahushua to come back
Yep,
to,
correct.
to establish it. But we understand that the truth was given back to us.
Right, through the Holy Spirit.
Through the Holy Spirit.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
I get what you're saying, brother.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, yeah, that's
I'm
beautiful.
gonna grab two more, bro. So I ain't want me to get off
No,
topic.
no, you ain't on top. Go ahead.
Con.
It's the spirit.
It's 2 Corinthians 5:8. It says, "Yes, we are fully confident." Hey, what man of the Lord wouldn't feel confident after hearing that?
I
bro?
agree. I agree.
what I mean?
I agree.
It says, "Yes, we are fully confident, and we would rather be away from these earthly bodies, for then we would be at home with the Lord." So whether we are here in this body or away from this body, our goal is to please Him.
Beautiful. Because by pleasing Him will ultimately put us in a position where we're friends. Remember, Yahushua said, wherever I go, you will know where I'm at and be with me. That's beautiful.
We also want to go back to our original state. It's one thing when you learn that we are those fallen angels. When you learn that we fell, and we learn that we were brought down into a lower state, like literally a lower state,
literally,
and that we
yeah.
literally behind enemy lines as Hebrew Israelite men.
Kind of like Thor in the first Thor.
Yeah, when Thor lost his
Yeah,
lost his power and kingdom,
yeah.
he was just on the earth. He was once a god, and now you just a puny human, right? And then he had to prove himself to the All Father to what? To get his what? Armor back
Yeah.
and his power back, which is according to Ephesians 6, the full armor of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? We are literally striving to do exactly that. We're striving to get back into our natural state, right? And we're striving to bring Esau down to his natural state, which is the basis of man. So we are trying to ascend to be gods again.
Yeah, Job, yeah.
Yep, we're trying to ascend to be gods again, and we're trying to bring the opposition down to where they're supposed to be. That's why the Lord said, "I've seen what princes upon."
Horseback.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let me just
That's,
flip the camera real quick.
Ecclesiastes,
I've seen what?
Ecclesiastes,
I've seen.
yeah, 10:7, yeah, 10:7, yeah.
You'll quote it real quick.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes 10:7. Yeah, I've seen servants. I have seen servants on top of horses.
I've seen servants upon horses and what?
Princes walking.
And princes walking.
Yeah,
Con.
yeah.
So that's a perfect monument and statue.
Yeah, that's definitely the spirit.
You know,
And what's beautiful is too, like the brother Kazak would bring out today. He's like, yo, you gotta remember this. The Lord is going to make us. It's going to make us like unto His glorious image of Himself. So that's going to make brothers many most highs. You got to really put that in perspective. You are a many most high.
Yep.
That is insane.
mind you, He already called us gods of this earth, right? Powers of this earth. We're going to be
Most high, bro.
mind you, even Yahushua says, basically adding an inch or two to your stature,
nothing.
it's going to be nothing.
Nothing to
So
you.
if you want to
Brothers,
be,
you know that's one of
if
my
you want to be
goals.
like,
Right.
think of Ant-Man, right? Ant-Man can literally press a button
Shrink yourself.
or shrink down or go up. Remember, because he can go up too. He can get large
he
too.
can get large too.
But right. But the Lord said that's light. Because if you're now fashioned, your body's now fashioned unto mine, right? Your spirit is now fashioned unto my spirit, and everything about you is now like me. We're going to be able to do. That's why He says you will be able to do things greater. You think my works were great? You're going to be able to do things greater.
And also Luke 1:37 says there's nothing impossible unto Yahweh.
There's nothing impossible unto Yahweh.
Bro,
So-
that's a lot. Go ahead, bro.
Go.
Nah, I'm saying that's a beautiful point. Hey, I was watching this lesson last week. GMS Classic King, shout out to them brothers. I don't know their names, but they did a lesson in the car going into transcendence, bro. Right?
Going into what?
Transcendence.
Oh, wow.
Transcendence.
To go from one place to another.
And
to go up.
Yeah, and they opened up with
Which
John
we're
8:23.
Which we're talking about right now. This is transcendence.
That's beautiful, bro. Saying John 8:23 basically goes into how I am not of the world, roughly paraphrasing, right? And what stuck out to me, bro, was that they said basically we are extracting from the source. Our source is Yahweh Shah.
Yeah.
So in doing so, we adopt this mindset that we have, this character and the conduct that the brothers is moving in,
Right.
because we are no longer of this world.
Yep.
Therefore, we are no longer carnal men. You know what I mean? And it was a
that's
beautiful point, bro.
Because we really do think different from the
Yo,
whole
yeah,
world.
bro. We do think different.
bro.
Our brains are like totally different,
Like
bro.
I ain't gonna lie, our little sister hit me up and was like, "Yo, you coming to dinner on Monday?" And I'm like, "What's Monday?" I
Right.
forgot what the day
Day
was.
was,
Like,
like, yeah, I
Monday,
don't
dinner
know
on
what
Monday.
day.
And I'm like, "Is that Christmas?" I'm in my
Right.
head like, I ain't gonna be able to make that because I
Right.
already know what it's gonna be like. I'm sorry, I don't think like you no more. I know that this is wicked, and I refuse to worship Old Nick. And if you just
Yo,
if
you
you
ever
Google
see,
just Google Old Nick, it literally is a name for Satan.
Yo, you know another thing that's dope too to relate to this? You ever see the movie the young boy Percy Jackson?
Yeah.
And you
I never seen
It's
them.
another one
Jones.
coming out.
Yeah,
But you ever
the
notice
old
when he was starting to like know his power, they'll go to museums and it'd be old ancient languages, and
And
he's the
it-
only one that can look at it and understand.
and
That's crazy.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so
You're
like, right. So like when you look on the billboards and highways,
but-
you'll see scriptures and we know what it means in context
Bro,
and everything.
yeah.
And they off like
that is beautiful. Because
Yeah.
that's exactly what happened. He was when his power started waking up because they thought he was dyslexic.
Right.
Because all the words on the paper when it was English was like gibberish to him.
Right. Yeah.
Boom. But then when he's in there, his class went on a school trip to the Roman Museum or
Yeah.
whatever, and he in there and it's old Greek, and he's sitting there looking at it, and he just looked. Oh, the Allfather said that this. Oh yeah, they're like. You can read that?
that?
It's like,
Yeah.
like, yeah. Why?
Young boy.
Because what? Because he is from what? Because we are what? Meaning Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
And the Lord what? Gave us our power back. Which
know,
in it,
bro,
that's-
hold on,
You
hold
know,
on,
dude,
hold on.
but beat this though.
Hold
Beat this
on,
though.
go ahead.
Let an Israelite open the book and be around a bunch of people who don't understand and go to Ezekiel 17 and 30 talking about the green tree, the high tree. You're gonna be like, oh, all right, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. All right,
Or going to Daniel and shit. Like, oh, yeah, let's talk about this.
yeah.
The people are like, huh?
Oh, the red horse and the great sword. Oh, okay, cool.
All right, yes.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
What's funny is the young boys. I ain't even see it, but the young boys in the spirit. They saying he dyslexic, but this language really is gibberish, bro.
Real shit.
This shit broken as shit.
Yeah.
So he was really in the
No,
spirit,
because
like, yo, what
he was
the
in
fuck is this
he was
shit?
in class and they told him to read. It was like read chapter something. He like this. He like and all the words started moving around. And he's like,
Yeah,
what the
if you
fuck?
understand.
He said,
some X2 shit started happening where in his language he's able to break it down.
I can't. Then they go to the damn museum and shit. He looking at old swords and fucking hieroglyphics. It looked like hieroglyphics, but old like Greek. And he over here like this.
Reading that
He over here
shit.
looking up. And he was like, and you are the son of Zeus, and you are a god on the earth, huh? Oh, hey, does it say this?
Yo.
And the guy who was basically doing the tour was like, where'd you learn Greek from? He's like, huh? I don't know Greek. And he reading it.
Reading it, yeah.
Why? Because he was the son of what?
Right.
He's the son of
That's
Zeus. Son of Zeus.
That's so relatable with us.
I'm gonna check that little
Yeah.
series out then. That shit spiritual.
Son of Zeus, man.
Con.
And we are the sons of the living power.
That's right.
So guess what? It's only befitting for us to understand what? The scriptures.
That's
right.
Right? The Lord what? Gave us that eye salve,
Yeah.
right? Pulled that veil up off our eyes and said, look, sons, see. See.
We really understand that
And
shit,
now
too.
we
That's that
understand
unction.
it.
Yeah, we looking at
That's why.
scripture
That's
like,
why.
okay.
That's why when we come out here damn near every day now, people look at us still like we crazy,
Right.
standing in the cold, and we like, cause y'all don't see, y'all don't understand. And if you only understood, you'd be standing here right now, like what y'all talking about
Yeah,
now,
real rap.
right? And to all the heathen, they be trying to cling to the house of Israel. They'll be trying to cling, but guess what? They have no understanding, right?
Why is it? This is like second nature now.
It is
Am I
second nature,
tripping?
bro.
Because
No,
I
bro.
just really think
You'll
about it,
open
bro.
the scriptures and be
Open
like,
the
oh.
scriptures, you just be like,
Oh,
oh,
all right,
okay,
okay,
So
cool.
we-
Yeah,
yo,
right, yeah,
I
all right,
don't-
cool.
it's gotten to the point where I can read something I have never read
Script
before and already understand
what it is.
Right.
Yeah, y'all.
and just be like,
Yeah.
oh, the Lord basically saying,
Right.
people are like, huh? But it's a
Yeah.
parable. I don't get
really-
why he said, well,
Right.
it wasn't given to you
Right,
to
yeah.
have to understand it.
Or it'd be
Really gave
like
us-
giving over to a cruel Lord. We'd be like, oh shit. Like,
Yeah,
all right,
Everybody, who that cruel Lord? Yahweh
yeah,
Shai. What do
yeah,
you
we
mean
was
Yahweh
going
Shai is a
like-
cruel Lord? Jesus is
Yeah.
not a cruel Lord. Well, let me go get this precept over here to give you better understanding.
or it won't even say Yahweh Shai name or Jesus, but it'll be like he shouted up. Like, oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah, but we already knew. We already knew this. Yahweh Shai.
Or Shiloh, so Shiloh come back. We already know.
I'm gonna give them over to mind you, because it talks about the heathen, and it'll be like, I'll give them over to a cruel
Cruel
Lord.
Lord. Be
Be
like,
like,
oh,
well,
yeah.
we already know that the Lord says he coming back to wage war with the earth, and he ain't gonna have no mercy on these motherfuckers.
Or in Revelations, we gonna get back to the point where it talking about when it should be war in heaven, Satan, his angels, and Yahweh Shai, his angels. They don't know that's airplanes and armies. They don't know that's that.
They think that was a war that happened
Heaven,
long
right?
ago.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, that's
nigga,
a whole
you
shit
really
coming.
think that the Lord is going to create Satan, or create Satan, and then literally Satan's going to have the power to go against the Lord? It
Yep,
makes
Psalms
no
2. That's
sense.
that. Yeah, yep, kind.
We're bringing it out real quick. He had Michael Allen brought out something earlier to Jaya, John 14:12, in the New Living Translation. He says, I tell you the truth, anyone who believes in me will do the same works I have done and even greater works because I am going to be with the Father.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
bro.
Mind you, we were created by Yahweh Shah himself. It's another thing that people have this misconception, man. Yahweh
Colossians 1 to tell you that.
Yeah, beautiful. Yahweh Shah was created directly by Yahweh,
Yep.
and then he was tasked to create everything else. But because they're in accordance, it's just why it says that because they're in accordance, right? They're on the same. They're basically in a like you got the president, the vice president,
Right.
and so far and so on, right? Because they're in accordance, Yahweh gets all the glory,
Yep.
and so he should, right? But Yahweh Shah created us himself. And then when he looked at the Father and was like, what you think, Pop? He said, it's good. Oh, it's good. So at the same time, man, we got to understand, bro, we are literally many Yahweh Shahs that are basically coming out of our sleeper cells. We were behind enemy lines, sleep, and then all of a sudden started waking up. All of us started waking up. All you brothers on the
Exactly
comment
the way
board,
the Bible said.
all you brothers on the comment
Land in
boards
captivity.
woke up,
They shall
right?
remember themselves.
You remembered yourself, right? It's like being in a hyperbolic time chamber or some shit. Hyperbolic, you sleep, and you sleep, right? And then all of a sudden you wake the hell up, and you're like, where am I?
Yep.
You've been here the whole time, but you don't even know where you at. And then you start seeing things for what it really is, man. Your spiritual eyes woken up, man.
Well, we were. Go ahead. You want to read that?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring up the Psalms the brother brought out. Psalms chapter 2. No, finish your statement.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, bro, we were, there's no excuse. So when you go into 1 Peter 4:17, going to how judgment's going to start at the house,
Yep.
right? Bro, we were given the comforter. We were given the scriptures.
Yep.
We got the blue letter. So when we reading these things, it's kind of hard, depending on, the measure that was given. You can have a small measure and understand
Man, the whole
these
shit
deep
ton.
breakdowns,
Yeah,
bro.
you can. Yeah,
So
you
it's
can.
like, there's really no excuse as to
Yeah.
how you can't, bro, it's crazy, bro.
But it's also freaky. You gotta remember that the Lord dealing with specific brothers.
Yeah,
so
bro.
he understand and then he don't for a
It's
reason.
a faith booster in itself,
yeah,
though.
it
That's what I'm
is.
saying, bro.
But you also understand it makes sense that the Lord is only dealing with certain brothers. It makes sense too, because if you could number 144,000 men, right? Now we still got the 1/3 men, women, and children that are believers that are going to still be first fruits, right? But there's not 144,000 men doing this work right now. You can count you could count all the camps, right? Add up everybody and all the camps across the nation, actually probably across the world, and you're probably not even going to dent 25K. Now, let me say IUIC got some big numbers, so let's say about 50K, right? That's how we know that there's some that are asleep in the spirit world. We know that there's some that's probably with Yahweh Shah right now, sharpening the sword. Like, yeah, I already put in my work,
or the ones
ready to go,
or the ones praying for the elect up there.
Oh yeah, or the ones in the spirit world praying for the elect.
Somebody got to get the head cut, and the ones that did in Yahweh Shah right now,
Yep.
and also the brothers in Psalms 110 and 3 that got to wake up when they that power.
Yep.
So it's like it's brothers that's elect chilling, that's doing all folly, but they part of the elect and gonna wake up at the best time.
Wake up, bro, because they probably put in so much work in the past.
Right.
Like the
Right.
Lord is merciful. Let's say you was a brother 2-3 generations. Let's say 6 generations ago. 6 generations ago, you was one of them boys on the front lines,
Right.
getting busy. And in each life, you got your head cut off. You got hung. You got your head cut off, and you just reincarnated, came back, and was back into work. But the Lord, like, all right, this last generation, you can chill out. You did enough, man. You might just be asleep. The Lord don't even he don't even bring you back on the next generation. He's like, you stay up here in the spirit world. I'm gonna raise you up so you.
There's a lot of brothers like that right now.
Yeah, man.
They up there chilling because remember there is a last generation.
Yep.
So the ones
This is the last generation.
So the ones who are in the generation that's about to come is no point because we're in the last. So they probably gonna come another 2-3 from now.
Yo,
and then
the fact that
come
it's
through it. You know what I'm saying?
it's befitting that they call this generation Z.
Right. Yeah.
Last
And
letter of the
think about it.
alphabet.
It's called Generation Z, and then everything is literally crumbling around
Right.
you.
It's the last one.
Bro, it's the last one, man. And if this is not the end, and this lasts another 30, 40 years, man.
That's what Brother Zach was saying. The Lord is not going to disappoint his men like that. He's not going to do it.
Bro, I don't know what I can do.
Doing the Lord's time, but this is the signs that he showed us.
Yeah,
that's
he's
what
showing
it's
us
gonna
all.
look like.
It's not like he's going to just calm it all down.
Yeah, no.
You know?
Prophecies are too close,
It's
bro.
too crazy.
They
It's
too
too
close.
It's too wild.
And also to get to the point that we know that there's always smaller numbers, why the Lord only chooses certain men. Because if you read the scriptures, there's so many. Gen Z is through, bro, completely through.
He done.
If you read if you read throughout the scriptures and read the stories, the Lord is always dealing with small numbers to do great feats, right? He always uses the meek, the humble, the lowly. It even says that he chose the Israelites not because they were the greatest of nations. It was the smallest, right? And so far and so forth. If you read about the Maccabees brothers, right? Judas was it the Hammer? Yep. Judas the Hammer Maccabee, right? And him and his sons. They were small numbers taking on large armies and defeating them.
That's where the 300 smartest came from.
Yep. So you got to understand that the Lord doesn't need. What is more powerful? You got a big army running through everything, or you got the smallest man? Mind you, David and Goliath. Mm-hmm. David was supposed to be the smallest.
He was the runt, right?
He was the runt, and he was big as shit. We ain't gonna get into that. David was big as shit.
Yo, I'm tired of hearing that now. When you know David was the smallest. What is it? David was the smallest, but his crown was 70 pounds. That's all you gotta say.
Bro.
That's all you gotta say.
Look, I'm telling you right now, man. David,
70-pound crown, bro.
Yeah, David.
His neck was like on some fucking juggernaut shit.
My man had a boxer's head. He was doing this all
like,
day.
yo.
His crown was so heavy.
When he put his crown on, it's gonna be like, boom.
Like, you gotta think
crazy.
It probably used to take like two people to take this crown off.
Yeah, help him out. Like,
or not even help him out. The fact that if you drop the king's crown, you can get killed for that.
Yeah,
so he probably keep my crown, man. Just think about it. He put his crown on before going to war or something. He's running around with a 70-pound. Bro,
when we get our new bodies, bro, we gonna be big as shit.
We gonna be big as shit, bro.
Yeah. We gonna be big as shit.
You saw the movie Gods in Egypt, right? You saw the Gods in Egypt was standing up over the humans. Bro, I truly believe we're gonna be like that. But then we'll be able to what? Change our stature.
Yeah,
so let's say you want to, and not to get off topic, but let's say you want to deal with a heathen woman. You come down in stature because you know you're gonna break that.
Oh my god, yo, bro. Hey, yo, that's fucking funny as shit.
I'm just saying, though. He on some shit like this. Oh, she look good.
You laughing, cracking the fuck up, real shit.
Yo, my God, you gotta think about it.
Yo, real rap.
We gonna be big as shit.
Yo, celestials.
We gonna be the celestial body to deal with. Because mind you, we still gonna have our concubines and shit, right?
Right.
I mean, I'm not trying to get off topic, but look, you gonna be big. Let's say you 16 feet. You do boom. Boom,
no homo.
Boom.
Rod's probably 25.
Yo, real shit. Drawing. You gonna have to. Yo, you know.
Oh my gosh.
That's drawing. I don't want to get on topic.
Only a Jake woman can handle it. Only a Jake woman can handle it.
Yo.
Oh, you shout out.
Yo, he said, "Shout out where we going in." Slocky, I'm just saying, though, man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You gotta be instant like woman to handle a brother.
I mean, but get back on topic, man.
We're
just speaking at me.
We'll jump back into 2 Kings 6.
Pastor Hart say you got fun in this thing.
Bro.
Pastor Hart say you got fun in this thing, man.
That's hilarious. This is back in 2 Kings 6. I'm gonna start at 14 in the NLT. It says, so one night the king of Aram sent a great army with many chariots and horses to surround the city. When the servant of the man of the Most High, that servant was a servant of Elisha, just to get the context.
Just to get back to the context, the reason why he's bringing this out. Earlier, I brought out this little video that was going into how there was it was this metal alloy or something, or glass alloy that they found somewhere, and that the government had melted it down and mixed it with glass in the Vietnam War so they could basically have better night vision goggles. But this metal was banned, or this element was banned right away because it was giving people the ability to see in higher spectrums, or basically higher realms, right? And they completely banned it because soldiers were shooting at the helicopters. So it was like friendly fire, and they were shooting at their own men. And the reason why they were doing it is because when they would take if they had the goggles on for long periods of time, they would be able to see spirits, if you will. And they said when they looked up with the helicopters, they seen legions of demons or something, legions of angels or demons flying with the helicopters, and it looked like they felt like they were being attacked and possessed. So I go to say that because we know that the Lord has created spirits for vengeance that lay on sore strokes. And mind you, they're seeing an uptick in war means an uptick in spirituality, because war is close to Yahweh Shem Yahushua's heart. So we know that death angels have to go out if there's going to be death going out. Right? You got to think about it. Death angels got to go out if there's death going out. So there's war going on. You think there ain't going to be angels all through all of that? Demons and angels all through that? Running rampant? Them souls got to be collected, man. the death toll is going up. More angels are being taken out, right? So we bringing this out because we know that the Lord deals like this. Go ahead.
Bro. It's 2 Kings 6 and 15 in the NLT. Again, it says, and when the servant of the man of the Most High, Yahweh, got up early the next morning and went outside, there were troops, horses, and chariots everywhere. Literal troops, horses, and chariots.
Yeah.
Right? It says, "Oh, sir, what will we do now?" The young man cried to Elisha. "Don't be afraid," Elisha told him, "for there are more on our side than on theirs." Then Elisha prayed, "Oh, Yahweh, open his eyes and let him see." And Yahweh opened the young man's eyes, and when he looked up, he saw the hillside around Elisha was filled with horses and chariots of fire.
Mind you, when it's chariots of fire, right? Now, we know it says that angels are technically born of fire, right? So when he said, and also this is also when they talk about fire, they're also talking about great power, right? Because fire also symbolizes power, right? Like remember it says, remember when we were led out of Egypt, it was a fire, but it was
fire by day and the
no, not fire by day. It was a shade by day, something like that, and the fire by night, right? So when he looked up, he seen thousands and thousands and thousands of angels and chariots, man. And he was just like, "Whoa, it's more of us than it is of them." So when I go back to that video, when the troops were shooting into the sky, they seen legions of angels. They seen legions of angels, and more than likely they were death angels. They were war angels, right? Because this was during the Vietnam War, right? So that's why we brought that up, man.
technology. So all this new
Technology
shit,
is crazy.
All this new shit really ain't new.
Oh no, it's not new. Oh, did y'all see the new? Well, not new because it's a project they're doing. A new military. So it's a new military drone that is so accurate that it can hover. It got all, and it can shoot up to like 100 to 100. No, it was up to like 1,000 bullets per second. So it can come up over a crowd and it's shooting in every direction. Matter of fact, I got a video of it. I got a video of it.
Yeah, but they
Esau,
blessing though.
That's
They blessing.
overkill, bro.
They
Yo,
blessing
bro,
is shit,
I
bro.
got a video
Yeah, remember,
of
they
this.
blessing is from the Lord.
Yeah.
So for him to be so great at it like that, it makes
bro.
sense.
Yo, bro. Yeah, bro.
It makes sense, man.
Where did I put that video? Did I send it to y'all?
Nah, I never seen
I
no
ain't
shit like
get
that.
that.
Oh no, I got you right here. The one Israelite brother. You have to pull out now. Script. I'm just gonna grab this video real quick. Oh, I found it right here. Boom. Y'all can't really see it, but look. It's hovering. It's a drone.
Damn. That's a
So just think, you got crowds. You got crowds of people. You just send 2, 3, 4 of them drones out.
damn.
Look, AI technology. Look.
Hover tracking.
Hover tracking.
Man,
It's
that
AI
shit
technology.
crazy.
So let's just say, when look, remember,
That shit crazy.
order out of chaos. You know, I
Right.
go to say this, and I'm only bringing
off
up
like 60 people on one watch.
60, 1,000 people in a watch. You got to think. It hovers. So let's just say,
Damn.
you got people. Remember, because in the very near future, it's going to be what? Civil war, riots, people protesting. You want to kill off a large population? You make them protest. You send one of them drones. They come hovering. All you're going to hear is hover. Bodies just dropping all over the place. Shit, yo, Esau.
Ain't even gonna know what's going
Esau
on
not
until it's
playing, bro. Yeah, you're right. He said when Yahweh blessed Esau with the sword, he really wasn't fucking around.
He was,
not fucking around, bro.
Esau really
He was not
cracked,
fucking around, bro.
real rap.
Mind you, there was they did a study. It was like 866 billion military spending, and then they talked about military tax cuts, meaning they're going to lower the spending.
Damn,
Bro,
lads thinking of wild
866
shit, bro.
billion to do what exactly? Who are you killing? What is the purpose of all of that? You literally did more spending in America in the military than like most of the nations
They
combined.
already got the y'all seen the drills they've been doing with the little hand Iron Man jets and shit.
Oh yeah,
They're flying on top of the ship and they, I mean, yeah,
Oh no,
bro.
did you see that? I think
They already got that
did y'all
shit.
see the new exoskeleton, the war exoskeletons? They got the like AI technology, so that the helmet come kind of like an Iron Man suit.
Right.
The helmet come down, and then like literally, if you like put like this, you get shot in the leg, boom, and your leg loses. It will literally, literally stop the bleeding. It'll stop the bleeding, and then it'll notice that your leg is at like 50% capacity. You can barely move, and it will augment your leg and give you the power back, so you move it at 100%.
Yeah, that shit. Wow.
Then
If not more than that, right?
If not more, then then they were showing it. Bull. It was military,
saw that
the
one.
military expo.
Yeah,
the
I
bull,
saw that
and
one.
the bull was breaking through the brick.
Brick,
He said,
yeah.
"Dude,
Yeah, they got,
clear, boom,"
they got,
and the brick was just, bro.
They got crazy ass kind of like what's the boy named Bone Crusher off of Avengers.
Now let's be realistic.
That's crazy,
Let's
bro.
be realistic. What are they making all this for? Because they know Yahweh Shem Shah is on his way. They know that brothers is gonna get freaking spiritual power, bro.
Yeah, they got it. Yeah.
Esau, like, look, man, we gotta figure out how to augment all you motherfuckers super soldier programs. Mind you, did you see in China how they're putting in the embryos? They're putting something DNA. It was some kind of animal DNA inside the embryos to literally create super soldiers. So as they're growing up, they're in these labs and they're stronger, taller, faster.
You know what movie?
Bro.
What movie they showed that in? The John with the fuck is his name, bro?
Shit, Captain America himself.
Channing Tatum. And the John Mila, the Russian John, the little bad white John. Jupiter Ascending.
Oh yeah, Jupiter Ascending. Yup.
Jupiter Ascending.
Channing Tatum had splice of wolf in him.
Yeah,
he was.
and they were talking about splicing animal DNA in humans, so they can have the characteristics. Think of like Wolverine.
Yeah, bro, that Jupiter
Think
Ascending.
of Saber-tooth. Bro, these my remember.
What's the boy named not Braveheart? The boy Craven. Craven got the
Craven.
Craven.
Remember, they just what was it last year? They just came out and said that there's no point of God anymore because they just mapped out the 100% of the genome. They mapped out the entire DNA tree. They mapped it out completely where they now have the ability to splice and do whatever they want and change what they want.
That's
You
crazy.
think Esau ain't got these underground labs trying to create what? Newly created beasts? What the scriptures tell us is going to be? You're going to have, mind you, and you can even call these humans newly created beasts because they're not even human anymore because they're not of the DNA of Yahweh Shem Shah.
Changed all that
They
shit.
changed all that. So you're going to have motherfuckers with
He diabolical.
cat eyes being able to see in the dark.
You see Esau already splicing different animals and shit, got ligers and
Ligers,
all
yup,
types of
yup,
weird
yup.
shit. Imagine what the Lord gonna have him creating some newly created shit, and then the Lord gonna bring his.
You right?
It's gonna be a bunch of crazy
Yo,
shit.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see griffins and shit flying around.
Matter of fact,
half
damn,
lion,
it's a,
half eagle with a fucking scorpion tail and shit.
That shit crazy.
Bro, I wouldn't be surprised, man. The
You
Lord.
see, they brought back the
Quiet
mammoth.
place, motherfucking Jones.
They brought the
They
mammoth back.
They brought the mammoth.
Yeah.
They spliced it with elephant
Elephant,
DNA.
yup, the
They
closest.
They tried to splice it with elephant DNA to bring it back.
Also,
Yeah.
it's a movie on
They was
Netflix.
big. She bigger than elephants.
Yeah, bro, them tusks. It's a movie on Netflix that came out. I can't think of the name, but basically it's PG-13. But the concept is the end of the world, and all the insects are fucking like life size fucking ants and shit. I ain't see it though. You know what I'm talking about?
Love and Monsters.
Yeah, yup. You
Love and
check it
Monsters.
out. You see
Yeah, I
it?
seen it twice.
What they hit for?
It's
Yo,
good.
cool. I'm gonna
It's
check
like
that
the old
joint
movie called
out.
Evolution.
I ain't see
I
that.
don't think I seen that.
It's old.
Well, I mean, if you saying old, bro, I mean,
It's old.
I ain't that old.
Evolution. I'm gonna check that out
Evolution,
too.
yeah, it's a little funny, John.
So let's I'll get into the we were talking about the spiritual bodies.
Okay. I
Get back into that.
finished up on. I finished that 2 Corinthians 5.
Con.
Damn, what Colossians?
Matter of fact, let me-
Colossians 1 going to?
Yeah, going to Yahushua being the first spirit.
Bro, that shit.
Okay.
They said it was supposed to look. They said this was supposed. It's called the multiple kill vehicle, capable of destroying ballistic missiles or killing thousands of people at one time. It's only a 5-kilogram device, including a carrier vehicle, with onboard sensors and equipped with navigation thrusters, AI technology. Bro, they not playing, bro. Yo, this is for all those people when Jacob's trouble happened and Esau's go trying to round people up. What do you think they're gonna be sending, man? They're gonna be sending robot dogs, robots, AI technology, drones into the streets to go after people, bro. It's gonna be like kill on sight.
Right.
Any Israelite, bro. You think that, bro? And when they say any Israelite, we talking about the 2/3 as well. But bro, because we already know during the Jacob's trouble, the elect ain't really got to worry about that part. We got to worry about what happens after Jacob's trouble.
Yeah.
But go on. What you want?
Right, just hit 15. Just hit that since we on that. First, Colossians.
Yo, my daughter is a freaking. Yo, I know for a fact
Yeah, 1 Corinthians 15 is it's kind of like a woo anyway.
Start up a little bit.
Having daughters, I tell you that.
Okay. Like I think like early 40, because it's gonna start going difference between flesh.
Earthly and heaven, and that's where I was going to start up through the spirit. Yeah.
We get to a beam mark right now, so that's a nice little chunk. It's a nice little chunk right now. So yeah, there's one manner of flesh. Difference between this and that one. You got animal and terrestrial, celestial.
Yeah, I'm gonna start at 45.
Yeah, 45. I made something about right.
Natural body. You know what? Nah, I started. Damn, bro.
Yeah, it's a whole chunk. It's a whole John.
Do that, man.
It's a whole
All right,
John.
I'm gonna just breeze through it.
Just get the whole thing.
Yeah, yup. I'm this 1 Corinthians 15 and let's see, and 40. Got to start at 40.
Okay.
It says,
You said text green game over.
what happened?
Text green game over.
Sure what that is.
I'm not sure unless you're talking about your Android. I don't know.
Yeah.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna start. Yeah, 1 Corinthians 15 and 39. It says, all flesh is not the same flesh, but there is one kind of flesh of men, and another flesh of beasts, another flesh of fishes, and another of birds. There are also celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial, but the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another.
Right.
There is one glory of the sun, and another glory of the moon, and another glory of the stars. One star is different from another star in, it says Salakia, for one star different from another star in glory. So also is the resurrection of the dead. It is sown in corruption, and it is raised in incorruption. It is sown in dishonor, and is raised in glory. It is sown in weakness, and raised in power. It is sown in a natural body, it is raised in a spiritual body. There is a natural body, and there is a spiritual body. So it is written, the first man Adam was made a living soul, and the last was made a quickening spirit. Howbeit that not first which is spiritual, but that which is natural, and afterward that which is Salakia, and afterward that which is spiritual. The first man is of earth, earthy, and the second man is from the Lord from heaven, is the Lord from heaven, Salakia. As is the earthy, such are also that as is the earthy, such are they also that are earthy. And as is the heavenly, such are they also that are heavenly. And as we have borne the image of the earthy, we shall also bear the image of the heavenly. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High Yahweh, neither do corruption inherit incorruption. It says, behold, I show you a mystery, that we shall not all sleep, but we shall be changed. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trump shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality.
Right.
Somebody bring that?
It's an emoji, but it's like my phone.
Yeah, it's cool. I get it. He got an Android phone.
Oh, we was cooking him earlier.
He got an Android phone. So when we
Said
send
I stream your
I
emoji.
don't want to say that. It's because we right now we on a Samsung. Now it's a nice phone, but it just ain't. Yeah, right. It said text green game over. Text green game over.
I ain't know what that was.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, bro. It's time for him. Yo, listen, Aki, tell this man. Everybody in our group chat has an iPhone. We can't send emojis. We can't send voice messages. We can't do nothing because of this one person who won't put off his old man.
Yo, brothers be right at me, dog.
It's all good, man.
Oh, my
but yo,
gosh.
we are striving for exactly this, man. I listen. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a big Marvel fan, a big anime fan, Capcom, and all that. I personally want to be able to do all the things that the Lord can do.
Right.
The Lord says we'll be able to do those things if we get these new spiritual bodies, man. I want to be a first fruit because I want to be a ruler. I want to rule. I'm sorry, I don't like lead. I'm in a position of leadership on this side now, but I don't like listening or taking orders from other people unless it's Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Now I respect my elders, Pastor Har, Gabar, and all them. You know what I'm saying? It's all respect due. You know what I mean? And when I say respect, I'm talking about double honors. I don't mean it like respect the persons, but I personally want to be able to fly, shoot lasers out of my eyes, teleport. I want to fucking create characters and have a whole real anime playing in front of me. I'm dead serious. The only way to get to that kind of stuff is to what? Get your new spiritual body, right? Right? And get salvation. I don't want to come through as a 2/3 through the loins in a lower state, and I can't even get off the ground. I live forever, but I can't fly. It's
Yeah,
like,
they can. They will.
I'm not saying that they can't.
Oh.
I'm just saying, what if there's something? Like, there's
like
going to be a difference.
between
There's going to be a big difference between the first fruit and those that come through the loins, bro.
Right,
the 2/3, like let's just say the Lord says, all right, because you're first fruit, you can fly, but the rest of them got to only take chariots. Bro, I'm going to be upset.
Right.
You would be upset.
Right.
If you were 2/3 and you couldn't fly, right? You come through, you got a
There will be a
chariot.
difference
You got a
between-
chariot. You can hop in a chariot and go anywhere you want. But only the first fruits are allowed to fly. Bro, you would be sick.
I'll be sick.
You would be sick.
Yo, bro. So Mike said you can't put new wine in old
Yo,
bottles.
he always coming at me, dog. Oh, that's a mock right there?
Yeah.
He said he ain't
Nah,
gonna make it,
nah.
he might not make it into the kingdom for that.
Radim Yeshua, that's Samak.
That's
Yeah,
Mike.
Oh,
Samak,
yeah, that's
yeah.
definitely Samak, man. Come over here, shit.
But yo, man, seriously, man, like, brothers, man, just keep striving, man, keep pushing. We almost really, just look around. We really almost out of here, man. Now, I know because in human years and human times, and it seems forever,
But we right here.
but we right here. We just wait for a couple of more prophecies to kick off. Because as soon as that dollar crashes,
Yep.
it is a wrap. Or an EMP.
Either or.
Or Civil War. Or somebody.
It's either the two, EMP or a dollar crash.
But look,
That's
but guess what? If the EMP goes off, the dollar's going to crash anyway. The entire electrical grid is
yeah,
down.
yeah, that
The
makes
system's done.
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
over.
Yeah, so the
So-
Mark
Jacob's Trouble, and I think Order Out of Chaos.
Yeah, we're in chaos, and then come in like Super Sailor Hole.
So Mark will probably be the last.
Shalom.
For the war.
No, because I'm saying,
Shalom, Mark.
and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm looking at it like this. We're going to have Jacob's Trouble, right? Which is going to create civil war. Obviously, you're already going to have war going around the world. You're going to have pestilence. You're going to have pestilence, war, famines going out, right? And then Order Out of Chaos, they're going to try to implement the you already know, the Charagma. They're going to try to implement the Charagma and basically come in like the Great White Hope. Like, hey, guys, we have a way of getting society back to normal. And then once there's going to be that great hour of temptation. And then from there, we basically home free.
World War III gonna hit.
World War III, you know what I'm saying, is going to be already manifested. And then we just basically going to be, you brothers and sisters, in the like mind, we're going to be like vagabonds on the earth. We're going to be just getting to place, man. Because remember, it literally says in the scriptures, it's going to be a great insurrection on those that fear the Lord. Because they're going to know who the people that fear the Lord are because of Jacob's trouble. Because the people who fear the Lord are not going to be touched in Jacob's trouble. So it's like this. It's like, you ever see the military have those drones come over and they can see infrared into buildings to see how many people's in the building? Think about it. It's a blackout, but for some reason, these specific houses around the country lit up.
Hold up. Hold on. Now watch what I do here though.
All right, go ahead.
Watch
Go
what
ahead.
I do. Because what? Knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times, right?
Uh-huh.
And strength of salvation. Scriptures say, what is it? Ecclesiastes 8:1.
Yep.
It says, wisdom maketh a man face to shine.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Ah.
In that day, you see what I did? You said the house is going to be lit up, though?
Oh, that's good.
bro.
I like that,
so
brother.
And that, what it say? 2nd Esdras 2:27 goes into how then shall they know who are my chosen.
Yep.
How
So they-
brothers is going to be moving.
Exactly.
Well,
They
no,
going.
2 and 27 is 2 and 27 and
Just get it real quick. Get it
Yeah,
real
now
quick.
look.
No, be not worried through trouble because I would deliberately have abundance.
Oh, yeah, look.
So we going. So
16 and 17.
But this how they're gonna know who the true children are, or who those who fear the Lord,
Yeah,
right?
the one that have
They're gonna know who you are because we're gonna have
Come.
abundance. You're gonna be you're gonna be getting out of the craziest stuff. Like
16 and 17.
everybody on the block died but you. You were scarcely saved. You was in abundance. Your face gonna shine. Your family's gonna be safe. They're gonna know that okay, these are houses protected, or these are the families protected by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And then it's going to be a great insurrection. Remember, you got that?
Yeah, I got you.
Just get it real
You want
quick.
the great insurrection?
Yeah, you get that.
All right,
On those that fear the Lord.
Jump for 16 real quick. Hold it down. I'm going to start at I'm gonna start at 70. Yup. It's 2nd Esdras 16 and 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold and the fire.
Now, mind you, that final part, they shall be tried as the gold and the fire, because, mind you, being tried as gold, it's not to destroy the gold, it's what? To purify the gold, right? So the Lord right there is going to be that final touches on refining your faith. That's all that is. That great hour. That's going to be our great hour of temptation. Not to mention the charagma, you know, brothers stand 10 toes down with that, you know. But that's how they're going to know who we are. We're going to be out here, people going to be dying in the streets. Your crib just might not get touched the entire time. That's why I say they're going to be going from city to city, like, why everything burnt down on the block but this crib?
Right.
Why is this crib, the EMP went off, he must have a generator in here. Next thing you know, it's something faulty with the wires, your joint just stayed on through spiritual power the whole time. Then you're going to have brothers flying around doing miracles and stuff, probably flying to the elect's houses. You got to think about this. The Lord might even put the spirit on brothers to, yo, I need you to fly to Chicago or fly to Philadelphia and stop at these 3 or 4 houses, because it might only be a couple houses in each city. I'm not telling you it's going to be a lot.
Listen, bro.
We'll see.
It's going to
We
be
gonna
so
see.
much. It's going to be so much going on.
All
Them different prophecies coming for being fulfilled at the same time, and then all this shit going on with the after, bro. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy, man.
That shit's wild.
So when brothers is being tried through the fire, when they're going to come in with that great insurrection, kicking you out of your houses, sending you to FEMA camps, trying to get you to forsake Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because trust me, they are going to try to compel you. They might put snatch your kids and your kids and your wife up. You know what I'm saying? Put a gun in your head and be like, yo, we're going to kill him unless you denounce Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We must be faithful unto death. 10 toes down, and the Lord says he promised us he's going to give us a crown of life. He also says that what? We are the umbrella, if you will. We are the protection of our families, man. The men of the household. So if we're saying 10 toes down for us, for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he ain't going to let nothing happen to your family. And we got to also understand that you might not see your family for like 2-3 weeks. You in a FEMA camp, they got you in a hole underground or something and shit. And you sitting there, man, you thinking, damn, I ain't see my family. But the whole time, your family's safe because the angels is camping around them, right? You might be getting visions from the Lord. You might get a vision from the Lord, and then a wind come mightily. And what's that? Spiritual power. That's you. Now you like freaking Hawk. Boom, breaking out of the damn gate, and you, boom, you go save your family, and you save whatever other Israelite in the FEMA camp with you. The Lord has a great work and a great task for all of us. We just gotta literally just stay locked in, man. Just stay locked
faith, man.
in.
That's what you gotta do.
That's it.
That's why he said, I'm gonna try you like gold. Try you like gold is what? Perfecting your faith. If you can get past those last 2 prophecies, which is the charagma and that 3 prophecies, Jacob's trouble, the insurrection of those that fear the Lord, and the charagma, you're home free. Lord willing. Lord willing. I have to say Lord willing on top of that. That's all brothers and sisters need to be worried about, man. Stay locked in and keep enduring and putting in this work. Because remember, your work and labors of love are not going in vain. You want to stack as many treasures up in heaven as you possibly can. So when Yahweh Shah speaks on your behalf to Yahweh, you good money. All right? Yo, beautiful. See, my golly, you think like me. I'm always talking about teleportation. He says Yahweh may just give Akim a miracle to teleport like Bel in the Dragon World. Hosea teleported to Daniel to give him food. You're absolutely right. Mind you, you're absolutely right. There's nothing to say about that. You're absolutely right, man. All right. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. We'll give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Wakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the elect. And shalom to all you brothers and sisters on the comment boards. Shalom, peace and blessing to you and your families. All right.
Shalom.
Shalom.